the meeting. Call the roll, Mr. Patterson.
Mr. Jewell?
Here.
Mrs. Lainhart?
Here.
Mrs. McIntosh?
Here.
Mrs. Miller?
Here.
Mrs. Milligan?
Here.
I'd like for everybody to stand and ask James to lead us in the pledge of allegiance.
Thanks, Bill. I pledge allegiance.
Well, I guess we still do the visitors' comments. Okay. Now we'll turn it over to the treasurer. Mr. Vassar.
Thank you, Mr. Jewell. First, I got a couple non-action items for everybody. The first thing is just a reminder of the OSBA Spring Regional Conference, which is on Tuesday, March the 10th at the Warren County Career Center. That we will all be attending, and we'll be honoring one of our own at the meeting. I don't know how much common knowledge it is, so I won't make any announcements, but everybody here knows that we will be attending the meeting. So I'll send out a reminder that week of that conference, so we can all be here. The second thing is I did an updated board meeting schedule for the year, which is attached. There was a slight change. Once we accepted our calendar for the year, then it was a change when we could have board meetings, because in the previous calendars, we've not been in school the Monday before Thanksgiving, so we've had to bump it up the week sooner. With this year's calendar, we are going to school on that Monday before Thanksgiving, so we'll leave the November board meeting on the fourth Monday. And then the same thing for December. Typically, we've been out of school on that Monday before Christmas, but because of our strange calendar this year, we're going to be in school on that Monday before Christmas, so we'll do the board meeting on the fourth Monday instead of moving it up. So those are attached. Meeting dates are attached as part of your packet there. So just a little bit of change. So we'll stick with the fourth meeting of the month, or fourth Monday of the month, like we always do. We don't have to move it up because we'll be in school. Okay. Next is action items. First, I need an approval for the minutes from the last regularly scheduled board meeting, which was on January 21st.
I need a motion.
So moved.
First by Mrs. McIntosh,
Second.
by Mrs. Miller. Call the roll, please.
Mrs. McIntosh?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mrs. Milligan?
Yes.
Mr. Jewell?
Yes.
Mrs. Lainhart?
Yes.
Next, as part of your packet is a financial report. Again, no surprises. What you have there is after month end January, it's hard to believe that we're past halfway point for this fiscal year. But again, I sound like a broken record, and I guess that's good news. There's no real surprises. Bills as usual. So anytime you have any questions about financial information or the information that's given to you for the report, just ask. If there's no questions, I need approval.
Need a motion. First by Mrs. Lainhart,
Second.
by Mrs. Milligan. Call the roll, please.
Mrs. Lainhart?
Yes.
Mrs. Milligan?
Yes.
Mr. Jewell?
Yes.
Mrs. McIntosh?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
And then lastly, for me, I need appropriation modifications, which for the new members of the board, for every fund that we have here for our financials, the board has to approve the amount that can be expended. So these four funds here are actually part of the federal grant funds, and those amounts were changed based on how much money they can give us. So when those amounts change, then I need to change the approval for how much can be spent for each of these accounts. So that's all it is. There's no change here to the general fund. It's for federal grant funds, which help pays for a lot of our special ed and preschool. So I need approval for those appropriation modifications.
I need a motion.
So moved.
First by Mrs. McIntosh, second by Mrs. Lainhart.
Mrs. McIntosh,
Yes.
Mrs. Lainhart,
Yes.
Mrs. Milligan,
Yes.
Mrs. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Jewell.
Yes.
That is my report for the month. Thank you very much.
Now I'll turn it over to Mr. Hook for the superintendent's report.
Thank you, Mr. Jewell, and members of the board. Non-action items, first of all, just a quick instruction update. Not panicking our construction manager. We are trending a little bit ahead of schedule, but they don't like me saying that, but that is in fact where we're at. We got under roof right at the end of December, and we were scheduled to be under roof around the third week of January. So we gained a little bit of time, which allows then drywallers and others, the trades, to move a little bit quicker. So right now we're doing real well. Took a lot of tours here the last month. Starting now that you're getting walls up, you can kind of tell where things are. Prior to this, you had a lot of open spaces, some studs going in, but now you're getting a heavy drywall. Painting in both the secondary end and the elementary end is progressing very quickly. So those areas are really becoming defined and noticeable, and it's exciting to see. They move from the outside in and then back. So it's kind of moving, the building is sequenced such that they wanted to get the academic areas first, move inwards, and then from the auditoriums and the middle areas back to the auxiliary gym area. But going very well. They've got in all of the DOAS units, which look like small semi-trailers. They're pretty good size, 5 of them in total. They got dropped in this past month. Those were huge. I believe they're going to try to fire those up for the first firings, first tests here in the next week or so, which is important. You've got to make sure that the electric's done perfectly and all the other utilities that go to it. So doing very well. As been mentioned too, we are on budget. We do not foresee, there's a lot of time yet, but we have another, we find out work on the budget every couple of weeks, and then sometimes in between, but we seem to be trending very solid right now, so we're on budget, on time. Want to congratulate a lot of our winter sports right now. The girls are in the midst of their sectional final game, and so I haven't checked to see where we're at. I don't know, but we're playing Arcanum. I want to say they're seated one above us in the finals going into tonight's game. So I'm not sure where we're at. Anybody know?
Yeah, they're down at half.
Down at half. Still got a half to go. Up northward. So wishing them the very best as they move forward. Congratulations to the wrestlers winning the Buckeye League, or Buckeye side of the SWBL. They'll be going into sectionals this week, so exciting time, the tournaments. How are we doing with, are we done with swimming? So,
They did really well.
good. Anything that
Justin Davis placed 5th. First person to place in probably 8 years.
super. So, I think other than that, right now, I think everybody else is finished, so moving forward, and we'll try to
Maybe
recognize.
6th grade is still playing.
They're still competing for the championship. So we'll be having an evening where we bring in some of those people to acknowledge here, probably next month. I just have to wait and Okay, so with that, I'll move into my action items. Item 5B, under general business, we have a second reading for board policies that are listed there. The vast majority of them are based off of changes in state or federal law. And I need approval for those.
I need a motion. First by Mrs. Weinhardt. Second by Mrs. Milligan. Call the roll, please.
Mrs. Lainhart? Mrs. Milligan?
Yes.
Mr. Jewell?
Yes.
Mrs. McIntosh?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
And item B2, under supplemental employment, need approval for items A and B listed.
They passed all their stuff or in process?
Yes. In process, some of the, well, they still, I think we got, well, Ben would, because he's got his. But ultimately, they have to have it in before they're allowed.
Need a motion.
So moved.
First by Mrs. McIntosh.
Second.
Second by Mrs. Miller. Call the roll, please.
Mrs. McIntosh?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mrs. Lainhart?
Yes.
Mr. Jewell?
Yes.
Mrs. Milligan?
Yes.
That concludes my section.
Okay. For the Board of Education, anything at the?
It's still some of the same stuff going on. They've had like 50 hours of testimony, and then stop testimony without any great results, or any results. So that's still ongoing. Keep your eyes out for how they're going to do the voucher system, EdChoice, whatever they want to call it. But so that's where they are.
It's something they have to change.
They have to. Yeah.
Real division between the House and Senate. That's why it's in pass right at the moment.
Yeah, and the teacher evaluation system is also changing, and that's been a lot of talk as well.
Anything going on at CTC?
No report tonight.
Any old business? Any new business? Need a motion to go into executive,
So you want to do executive session?
Session.
For the purpose of personnel with no action?
Yes.
Yes.
Any motion?
Need a motion.
I'll motion.
The first by Mrs. Miller. Second by Mrs. Lainhart. Call the roll, please.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mrs. Lainhart?
Yes.
Mrs. Milligan?
Yes.
Sorry. Mrs. McIntosh?
Yes.
Mr. Jewell?
Yes. Thank you.
Time is 6:38.